was established by law in 2009 with the mandate to implement the Greater Port Harcourt Master Plan and build the new city. The new city spans 8 local government areas, namely Port Harcourt, Oyigbo, Okrika, Ogubolo, Obiakpo, Ikwere, Eche, and Eleme local government areas. Key anchors of the new city are the Old City, Port Harcourt International Airport, the One Harbour. The master plan is for a period of 50 years and beyond. From rented office accommodation in Port Harcourt, the headquarters of the Greater Port Harcourt Development Authority moved into its permanent home 6 months into the present administration's inauguration. Completed projects. A 33 kVA substation that serves the needs of the new city has been built. Also completed is a temporary water treatment works supplying continuous flow of water. The storm drainage canal ensures that the city is flood-free. Internal roads linking the city to the M10 freeway have been partly completed. In the sports precinct is the completed 35,000 capacity Adokie Amesimaka Sports Stadium. This has hosted some international football competitions. Ongoing projects include the M10 freeway at 60% completion, an 18-hole golf course sitting on 200 hectares of land adjacent to the Port Harcourt International Airport has reached 50% completion. Complementary residential housing is a feature of the golf course estate, with the plots already allocated to interested buyers. Construction will commence soon. Future development. The Greater Port Harcourt City Master Plan welcomes private investments under the PPP model for the development of the new city's infrastructure. Live, work, play. Under this, we have the Central Business District, the light commercial logistics layout, the spare parts dealers and auto mechanic technicians, SparkMart. Ambitious residential housing schemes delineated into low, medium, high density, as well as mixed-use apartments. Not left out are neighborhood retail outlets to serve the needs of the residential layouts. The M10 freeway, which links the new city to the strategic One oil and gas-free trade zone. This is a 10-lane highway. Monte at Rivers, an ambitious commercial entertainment hub never seen in Nigeria, is the Monte at Rivers, a sprawling cityscape of shopping malls, cinemas, and restaurants bordered by residential apartments. This promises to be a flagship destination for local and international tourism driven by public-private partnership. Investment opportunities. We invite investors to take advantage of the numerous investment opportunities in the various development nodes, namely power generation and transmission, solid waste management, urban transport system, residential housing development, office complex development in the CBD Monte at Rivers, light commercial and logistics layout, spare parts dealers and automotive mechanic association market, Spark Mart, the golf course, estate and resorts, incentives, federal and state governments, federal 5 years tax holiday due to pioneer status, import waivers for critical construction inputs, among others. State quick issuance of certificate of occupancy, CFO, and other title documents within 45 days of receipt of application. 10% discount for early bird applications. Grant of planning permits within 30 days of receipt of application. Protection from multiple taxation. Installmental payment for mega investors. Land swap for strategic investors and blue chip companies. The door to the new vision of the Greater Port Harcourt City Master Plan welcomes the world to exciting opportunities in the phase 1 of the plan. The administrator of the Greater Port Harcourt City Development Authority, Ambassador Desmond Akawo, has the final words.
The Greater Port Harcourt City Development Project is real. Our team is inviting private sector players like you to fast track this initiative where our people will live, work and play. Nigerians deserve excellent environment. Welcome on board to join us to recreate the old garden city. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much. So that's an 8-minute clip. We can entertain any questions.
Yeah, one question. Okay, I can see one hand. All right, so your name and just go in and go hard on your question.
My name is Jude. My question is centered on transportation. Like, I believe that the old city is having a traffic congestion, and the new Greater Port Harcourt City people are developing. I believe to have a transportation problem because of migration from rural to urban centers. So why are people doing, like, considering rail network? Like, I believe that in Port Harcourt they have a existing monorail project that was abandoned. So how do people integrate the monorail with the new city? So that is my question.
Mr. Prince, did you get it?
Okay, yes, I get it. I'd want to invite Peter to come join me so that he can actually add some points to that. But first and foremost, we actually have a process of integration. That's number one. There's a road that we're actually on that's under construction. Is about 60% construction in the first phase. It's called the M10. One of the things we've actually tend to do is to link that particular road from the airport axis to our business hub at Onne, such that we actually have a seamless transportation. And aside from that, there are other internal road networks that we're actually trying to put in place to ensuring that we have seamlessness in terms of transportation.
Yeah, let me just contribute a bit to it. In addition to what he just said, on transportation, we have a perfect system on ground, and most importantly, the bus rapid transport system, other than the rail. So if you need to know more about this, we'll just enjoy you to visit us at the stand, and then you get more information on this. Thank you.
Okay, just one more question from a very senior delegate. But I think what all the things we were saying was, is there a system connecting the old city to the new city? Stuff like that.
Yes, definitely,
okay.
yes.
Okay, just to be clear. Sir.
My name is Oka Amogu. Your presentation, there's nothing different from what we have presently in Abuja or London, there's nothing peculiar about your project. When cities want to do urban renewal, I'm talking of cities that are already established, the theme is normally to make the city pedestrian friendly. In other words, you want to discourage the use of motorized vehicles. You want to encourage, pedestrians, cycles and skates and so on and so forth. You create areas where automobiles don't even come in at all. You make people want to walk, and then you create arcades and so on and so forth. Just make it pedestrian friendly. This is not different from what we see everywhere, that people are even trying to run away from. So what makes this new? What makes it modern or postmodern? And it's supposed to be a renewal project or a new Port Harcourt city. It's just going to be the same mechanical city that people are running away from. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I think what you're saying is we have most of these processes in place, but one of the things is that we may not be able to have all these things just in our video because it's a short clip. But fundamentally, we actually have what we call the reticulation system. Okay, so are you talking about the transportation?
Let me say it again. Urban renewal projects are supposed to make the city pedestrian friendly. Pedestrian, that's people who walk. Not trek, walk. And you're supposed to discourage motorized movements. So by locations, by the way you arrange your cities, children going to school, coming back, and so on and so forth, you make the place, you discourage motorized movements. So all this thing about traffic congestion and so on is secondary. Because once that is at the forefront, every other thing falls into place. Now, your theory is like 1960. It's not postmodern. So you're not getting us excited at all. That's why.
Okay. Can I address this, please? So what you're trying to say is getting something like a green transport system, where don't worry.
I'm not talking of green transport system. I'm talking of your city. The way you're going to zone it, you're going to zone activities. You're providing for you make it pedestrian friendly. I don't know how else to make it. I don't know how to simplify it. I'm not talking of,
I think he has just made an observation, and that's it.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll take note of this, and
yes,
we'll also if you want, if you can visit us so that we can get more of your details and then your concerns.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Prince, so please go and see him so that from there we can have.
Thank you very much, GPH. You know that you're among architects. So when you speak, they paint pictures. So the picture he's painting in his head, a creative one that is guiding you on where to go. You can see him later. So that's it.
And already, that shows that's an indication that he wants to be an investor
in the
Greater Port
GPH.
Harcourt. Yes, he will now be the one investing in the pedestrian-friendly zone. No, but it's actually like there are some places we go abroad. There are some places we go abroad. I know I've seen one in Manchester. I've seen one in Bristol.
Yes.
Where what's that place called now? The Circuit in Bristol. You just have line of shops, but no cars around. So you just see people.
Even in Rome.
Yeah, you just see
even
people
in Paris.
Down,
I mean, in France.
And some people from Tibet will be doing magic, hanging in the air, in the middle, and people will be dropping small money. So GPH, please take note.
Very true.
So that in case.
But another thing quickly that I would like to also add to the GPH presentation. GPH, if you're listening.
Mr. Prince and co.
If you're listening, I stand to be corrected. I don't recall seeing like the rail system in that slide. Abuja, when Abuja was developed, it breaks my heart every day I go to Abuja that Abuja did not incorporate rail transport in its design. So for doing all those things, we should also think of incorporating a very sound rail system for efficiency of transportation.
Yes.
Okay.
Put monorail there.
We continue now. Okay. Is there anyone from Lafarge here, please? No one from Lafarge. Is there anyone from Gladiator Systems Limited? Ifedayo, are you here? Ifedayo Akinjise. They're not here.
All right. So
They're not here.
They're not here. Maybe they're still at their stands because there's a lot of activity going on at that spot. Lots of people are buying things, you know, so they're engaging new clients, new businesses, and all. So once again, Lafarge, okay, and Gladiators. Anyways, please, product presentations will also continue tomorrow. Like you heard from the LOC chairman, someone is coming all the way from Malaysia, and you know it's a very long journey.